Danny Miller was born with 2 strong, healthy legs. And if he had known about the one food that kills diabetes, he might be walking today. But late last year, doctors took a knife to his right leg, amputated half of it, and left Danny with a stump for the rest of his life. That's because Danny was one of 9 million Americans who have type 2 diabetes, but don't know it. Danny only discovered his diabetes after he went to his doctor complaining of pain in his foot and leg. That's when he was diagnosed. But by then it was too late. His out-of-control blood sugar had been rampaging for years inside his body, pummeling the delicate blood vessels in his limbs. Until his circulation got so bad his leg had to be amputated or it would have literally rotted. Hi, I'm Dr. Marlene Merritt, and when I read Danny's story in the news this morning, I counted my blessings that I was able to spot and correct my blood sugar problems in time. And how lucky I am that I discovered how one tasty food can stop diabetes in its tracks. In places where this food is regularly eaten, diabetes and obesity are virtually unknown. But when they've stopped eating it, the rates of diabetes and obesity skyrocket. This food ends sugar cravings, melts away fat, and delivers long-lasting energy without spiking your blood sugar. But chances are, you won't hear a doctor mention it. That's why stories like Danny's are becoming more common every day. By the way, Danny is a real person from Texas, but I changed his name to protect his privacy. If you've been diagnosed with diabetes, I know how frustrating it can be, because nobody wants to end up with amputations or blindness or kidney failure or heart disease or stroke or any of the other painful complications and diseases that are closely linked to out-of-control blood sugar, even cancer and Alzheimer's. We're ready to do whatever our doctor tells us. Take the meds, count the carbs, test our levels constantly, and that's when we realize, when you live with diabetes, suddenly it's like you have a second full-time job. But instead of paying you, this extra job drains hundreds of dollars a month in test strips, lancet needles, insulin shots, medication, extra lab tests, and those panicky races to the emergency room if you get too low. And most people don't understand, even well-meaning friends and family. They might sigh in frustration when you go out to a restaurant and you take a few extra minutes to scour the menu, looking for something that won't send your blood glucose skyrocketing. You know what they're thinking.